Bienvenidos, welcome guys to another fabulous episode of Spain on Fork. As you can see, I am not in my normal kitchen. Check it out. This is a different kitchen. I'm actually in the process of moving and building a studio for Spain on Fork. So this is what we're using today. Anyways, we've got a beautiful dish today. Spanish hake in a green sauce, Merluza in Salsa Verde. This was actually requested by one of my patrons, Michael and Kelly Thompson. This is such a beautiful and popular dish here in Spain. Like, you can literally go to any bar, restaurant, and they will serve you this for la comida or for la cena. It's got amazing flavors to it, very easy to make, and it's done in about 20 minutes. Now the fish we're using here is hake, known in Spain as merluza, very popular. If you can't find it in your area, no big deal. You can substitute it for cod, halibut, basically a mild white-fleshed fish. That's a tongue twister for me. And also make sure you use a good quality extra virgin olive oil, as this is what really flavors this green sauce and gives this dish that magical flavor. Now check this out. I just received a package in the mail from CP Farms all the way in beautiful Paso Robles, California. They sent me their Arbequina extra virgin olive oil. Guys, let me tell you, I tasted this and I was blown away. I was like, wow, what an incredible extra virgin olive oil. These are the kind of things that I'm talking about. I'd like to thank these guys for sending this to try it out here on Spain on Fork. This is gonna go so perfect in our green sauce, guys. Link in the description box below where you guys can get this. I really highly recommend it. All right, folks, let's get started. We're gonna begin by grabbing 2 large cloves of garlic and finely mincing them. Next, I'm gonna grab a generous handful of fresh parsley and finely chop it. For the next ingredient, I'm gonna crack open a bottle of white wine and reserve a 1/4 cup. And also reserve a 1/4 cup of a good quality fish broth. And for the final ingredient to prepare, I've got a fillet here of hake. This is 400 grams, which is about 14-15 ounces. Again, guys, if you can't find this type of fish in your area, you can totally substitute it for cod, halibut, or any white mild flesh fish. I'm gonna cut the hake into 3 evenly sized portions and season them with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Alright, let's start cooking our dish. Grab a non-stick frying pan, heat it with a medium heat, and I'm gonna grab this CP Farms Arbequina extra virgin olive oil and add about 2 tablespoons into the pan. After heating our oil for 2 minutes, you don't want to heat it any longer, otherwise this extra virgin olive oil is going to lose that beautiful flavor. Let's add our hake fillets into the pan, seasoned side down. As you can see, one of my fillets is a little bit thinner than the other 2. This is the tail side of the fillet. So after 2 minutes, I'm going to flip it, and then I'm going to flip the other 2 after the 3-minute mark. And at the 3-minute mark, I'm going to flip the thicker fillets. These are about 1/2 inch thick. After cooking our hake fillets for 6 minutes, that's 3 minutes per side, 5 minutes on the thinner one, let's remove our hake fillets from the pan and transfer them to a dish. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, let's add our minced garlic into the pan and start mixing around with the oil, making sure to scrape up anything that was left over from those beautiful hake fillets. About 30 seconds after adding in the garlic, you don't want to overcook it, you just want it to be fragrant. Let's add our freshly chopped parsley in there. This is about a 1/4 cup. And 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And start mixing everything together. We're kind of doing a roux here. This is just to thicken up our sauce. Once everything's well mixed, I'm going to add the 1/4 cup of white wine into the pan and start mixing everything together until it's well combined. 30 seconds after adding the white wine into the pan, you can see it's fully incorporated and this is nice and thick. Let's add our 1/4 cup of fish broth, lightly seasoned with sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we're going to mix this together until everything's well combined. About 2 minutes after adding the fish broth into the pan, you can see that the sauce is thickened up, but it's not fully thick. Let's add our hake fillets back into the pan. And I'm going to flip each fillet, that way it's coated in that beautiful green sauce. After heating our hake fillets through for about 1 minute, this dish is ready to go. Let's go ahead and remove the pan from the heat. I'm going to cut a couple slices of lemon for garnish. Place them in the pan. and garnish the dish with some fresh parsley. Our dish is done. It smells so amazing. I like to serve it directly out of the pan. That way there's no extra dishes. But if you prefer, you can grab each of the hake fillets, put them on a plate and drizzle that sauce over for a beautiful presentation. Either way, let's try this and see how this tastes. Here we go. First things first, that hake has such a beautiful texture to it. Nothing worse than overcooked fish. And then the flavors, that green sauce, that extra virgin olive oil from CP Farms. What a beautiful flavor it gives to this sauce with all that garlic and parsley. Explosion of Spanish flavors. So easy to make, very healthy. Before I go, again, I'd like to thank the people over at CP Farms in beautiful Paso Robles in the central coast of California for sending me over this Arbequina extra virgin olive oil. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. Again, guys, link in the description box below where you guys can buy that beautiful extra virgin olive oil directly from CP Farms. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.